Hi friends, WizD here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. So Amius, what's the story now? We'll talk about him a little bit today, how to beat him and everything happening with him, whether it's properly balanced or not. So we'll dive into this. I hope you're excited for Wix World Fusions that will start in a few days. If you're not sure whether you're ready or not, watch a couple of my previous videos on this that I've released recently, telling you how to get ready for a fusion. Now let's jump into Amius, which is today's topic. For some reason, Cursed City is always a bit slower to load when you get into it. So as you see, I have beaten Amius this time. And just to let you know, because it's not easy even for me, you see there is a lot of rooms I haven't, or like section stages, whatever, that I haven't beaten yet. So this is the third time since Sintranos started that I got all 3 keys. And only the second time that I've beaten Amius. Could I have done it? Yes, but I always forget Sintranos. There's so much to do daily in the game. The other thing is that I didn't like rank up any champs or ascend them specifically for this task. So I play with whatever I have and I'm building more champs as I go, so the next rotation is easier and so on. Let's talk about the team for this rotation, but more importantly, what are the main mechanics, the main things that you need to do to survive Amius and beat him on any rotation. First thing is that there's a bug with Amius that they are going to fix. He's not using his skills in order, so you don't know what to do. You don't know what your next skill should be. This is the team I've beaten him with this time. What am I depending on? Very simple, very basic. It will work for Amius in every rotation if the same champs are available or similar ones. So HP aura, simply to give myself more health to survive there. 2 strong survivors and cleansers, and then 2 max HP champs, damage, someone with brimstone. These are the main ways of doing damage to him, of killing him basically. Best one of them is high level, high star blessing with brimstone. Of course, enemy max HP, like Acresia Newt in this rotation makes it easy. There are crazy teams with like double Acresia, double Newt, and they're just killing him so fast. But if you have one of these, then tank everything, basically survive. Just build everything so you can survive the hits till you get lucky with your enemy max HP champs and kill him in the right moment. What is the right moment? What's the main mechanics about Amius is that watch my first video when I first beat him in the first rotation. You want to time properly when you're placing the buffs on him, because he can switch them to buffs on himself. But at the same time, you need those debuffs, like the second form hits really hard. If you don't have a tag down on it and buffs on you, probably he'll just kill everyone on the team. So we'll talk about it a little bit here, but the main things that everybody's doing beyond those simple mechanics, when to place the buffs and then not killing him in the second form because he will just revive. You need to kill him in the first form. Other than that, just survive and kill him in the right moment. So let's jump into it, and I'll talk about a couple of things that I mentioned. So let's start talking about the basic mechanics beyond survivor here. Like my Ancora is tanky, so you need a very tanky healer, cleanser, reviver, probably 2 of them. If he kills people in the second form, which we'll see right now, he will start popping people randomly and the whole run would be over. First thing you need to pay attention to is this skill here. When it's not on cooldown, don't place any debuffs on him, because he will switch them to their counter buff form, giving himself more strength and stuff. One of the few debuffs that you can put on him, because it doesn't have a direct counter, he won't remove it or switch it against you, is HP burn. So that's what I'm doing here. Like for example here, I shouldn't put like decrease attack on him, because he will convert it to increase attack. So what we do here simply is that do whatever damage skills without placing the buffs on him. And then keep your cleanse, like this is my cleanse, because he will also stun you when he do this skill. Of course, what makes this specific rotation so easy is that they give you the best enemy max HP damage dealers here. So in this form, he doesn't hit so hard, so we can just survive it, just don't place buffs. Now we're getting into the real stuff. You see here what just happened. My enquiries is tanky, because if those double hits kill the enquiry, he's going to like repeat them and kill everyone else. What you can do in that second form, please decrease attack on him and buff yourself as much as possible to like survive this, and then just hit him. So I activated the HP burn. Like that's a good time to put the attack down on him if it lands. But the main thing, notice also, like, where is the counter here? That counter here. Because when he's switching back to his first form, you don't want any debuffs on him then, because he will switch them against you. And you don't kill him in this form, just wait here. So you see, he puts everyone to sleep, that's fine. Basically what everybody's been doing, they are trying to avoid him using his hardest hitting skill on like form 2 and waiting for him to switch back to form 1 to kill him. So that's what we're doing. If he starts killing people, it will get really nasty. I'm having a very lucky run, probably luckier than my first one that I've beaten him with. And of course, Ankura can reset champs. So you see here, he switched back to his first form. Now we can kill him before he switches again, if we can. Let's see. So here, like, Minute is almost down. If he's going to die, it's better to be in this form. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. You see, okay, I'm still good because he didn't switch yet to like the hard hitting form. Come on, probably if I get enough, which how I got him first time, just by lucky relentless procs from Acresia, and it was done very quickly. So if he switched to his second form now and kills Newt, he will start popping off everyone because that's how he does it on that second form. So let's hope, yeah, no, we got him here. He's in form 1. That was even much faster than my first run. Yeah, that was my fastest run. So again, I won't repeat the whole run there. I'll talk to you about, again, just about the basic, and then we'll get out of the run. So don't place the buffs that he can switch to their counters buffs till he uses that skill and it's in cooldown. Don't buff yourself either because he will also switch this against you. One of the safest debuffs to use against him is HP burn. He doesn't change it to anything. And of course, enemy max HP, it's a given, but Brimstone, let's see if we land it here. Brimstone also is one of the most effective ways to kill him. So if you have a champ that's not top tier, but you got him maxed, Lego of course, with high blessing with Brimstone, definitely use him in Amius. He will make your job way easier there. You'll need tankiness to survive. If he starts killing people in the second form, he will start taking extra turn and it's going to be ugly. You need to have attack down, like I'm having it on Amius, so it never landed in the run I've shown you. For the second form, because he hits hard, try to have attack down on him. One of the other tricks that people try to do is that simply people try to put a lot of buffs on the team just before he switches to the second form, so that if you have many buffs, he will just do his strip move, not his hard hitting move, and you can tank it and survive it and all of that. The other very cheese-like trick that people are doing there is that use a champ with revive on death and just tank it till you kill him. But of course, there is no fun in that. Amius generally is not fun. Let's now check the bells and everything. Amius generally is not fun now. They need to introduce more mechanics, I would say. One, don't make him easier. It's in-game content. We enjoy the challenge, at least I do, yeah. But the main thing here is that something like him, if you reset your cooldown using like Renegade, Yumiko or whatever, or Kaimer, he will reset his skills too and it will mess up the whole run. So I'm okay with that. But the main thing is that don't do it also to masteries, because I can switch gear to remove like refresh accessories and not use the champs that will do the reset just to avoid that effect. But masteries do this, and there are some very powerful masteries resetting the cooldown of skills and reflex gear, but I won't, like, we can skip using it for Amius, but I won't keep paying gems to like switch masteries to beat him every cycle. So remove the masteries part and we should be okay. Let's check the builds just for you to know what level of gear you need if we're talking about Amius hard. So this is my Ankura arena build basically. Stone skin is not needed for Amius. You just want to make it as tanky as possible. So 100k HP, 4k defense or whatever. You need it a little bit fast. So you see here my resistance is 550, but it wasn't enough for the stuns. All the stuns can be avoided with block debuffs actually. Yeah, that's how I was doing it with Python when I showed it to you the first time. But yeah, that's my Ankura build, just tanky. And not too slow so she can help people out, heal, and all of that stuff. Who else do we have on the team here? I'm scrolling down just to show you Aniri. Aniri, I was trying to build her for Sand Devil. It's not working perfectly yet, but same concept here. Tanky with lots of defense, so that she's a bit slow, but that's like I'm trying to tune her for Sand Devil. Tanky, so she can hit like that double hit that you've seen from the second form. You want her tanky enough to take this if he chooses to hit her. Maya Crisia is in Relentless, one of the best builds for her. Over 200 speed, lots of crit damage, that's all you need on a Crisia basically. She got a passive that help her survive, and yeah, a Crisia is a Crisia. That's my note. So my note is in a very specific build for my unkillable Sand Devil team. Go check this video. So I can't switch him much. Like what I would prefer for him is more defense, definitely more crit damage, faster, and accuracy is okay, but I want to get him back in Relentless if I switch my Sand Devil team. But this is the build basically, the speeds and everything. Who else do we have on the team? I think so. Those are 4 of the champs. And then like I said, where is he now? Found him. My Durang is just there for like the HP burn effect. This is not like a super good build. Lots of defense, but he needs more HP. Speed is okay. Accuracy is okay, because like my regen gear is spread too thin amongst champs. I'm trying to build them for a couple of things, but yeah, the main thing here is just build him tanky. That's it. Get him to 100k HP if you can, if you got enough gear for it, and if he's one of your best champs. Oh, okay. So probably depending on where I'm using him, but yeah, he got accuracy. He can have brimstone as well. I don't even remember when I got that, but oh, it's a 1-star. Yeah, that will never land. Anyways, yeah, main thing here, make him tanky and fast, but the main thing that he's here for in my specific use case is that HP aura to make him tankier. Last thing before we wrap up the video, I wanted to give you options of other champs that can help you do this. Brogni is a beast. He can buff at the right times and help you there. Of course, if you have Narcissus HP based, he can help you there. Venus can be tricky. She's attack based. Avoid using her decreased defense and weaken on the wrong times. Any attack based champ is a risk here because of how squishy they are on the second form. They can just get killed. For example, like Theodore will pair nicely with, especially if you have him in a tanky build, with Durang, because he will activate those burns. Who else? Molly's not a bad option, because though she won't be doing much here, she got the single target revive, and she will boost everybody's turn meter when he hits. What else? Python is a beast in supporting the team. Like, let's actually see. So if we're talking candidates, like Razen, for example, is defense-based champ and he hits hard. One of the most underrated Legos in the game, in my opinion. He got a passive that boosts everyone's defense. He hits hard, yeah, increased defense on everyone at the right time. He got decreased attack and he hits really hard. So Iron Brago can be a valid option here too. Who else can we use in this rotation? Phoenix hits very hard, but again, same problem with Venus. He's attack based, want him tanky. Vrask, very underrated. He heals everyone with the A1. He hits hard, and you need him with crit anyway for the heals. And he is HP based, so he's tanky by default. So yeah, that's another option for you there. Who else? Demetha, yeah, she won't be super useful here. Jareg is another good option because he got decreased attack on his A1 for the second form. Ally Protect won't be useful. His passive will be putting like those heals on everyone. Venomage is great. She got a passive that like, actually I've beaten the first rotation I believe with Venomage. Great option there. Decrease attack, decrease defense, and heal reduction on him. So yeah, great option there, and her passive will decrease the damage that everyone is taking. Probably Brogni's gun. So you see here, yeah, that's something I wanted to show you. When he starts killing people, it's like the end of the run basically. For this rotation, what I like is that they've given us a good options for HP burns and for like enemy max HP. If you haven't been playing long enough to get loot from the fusion, probably your roster is not developed enough. You don't have the level of gear required to beat Amius on hard. But we've explored the option with the successful run in the beginning. Here we explored a couple of other options that did. It's not easy, even with my gear level, even with playing the game for 4 years and more now. You just need specific champs, specific blessings, and the high level of gear to beat Amius this time. That's why maybe he needs a little bit of a tweak, that reset thing, maybe remove one of the things he's doing just to make him more accessible to newer players, because all the players like myself who, like, I've beat him only twice, but I'm talking even about accounts and content creators who've been beating him every time and all of that level of gears, that's a very small percentage of players. Most people won't enjoy this game as long as we do, for like 4 years or more. So make it accessible for players who've been playing for like 2 years. Keep him challenging as an in-game content that gives us something to do and enjoy. We enjoy the challenge, we enjoy beating him. Just make it a little bit balanced. Thank you for tuning in today. I hope you liked the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.